will go to work first. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defenses...
Turning on the Jets. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
There are 8 categories.
No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Red option, return sprint come, inside zone, RPO, shuffle, flip, red option.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He might want another play. Moore will throw. Pulls it in. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Lost to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's got it on the run. Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Snagged in the middle. It's done. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Spread.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Categories. There are 21 subcategories. Option is set to split slot open 18 plays. Coach empty inside zone.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Option is set to middle verticals, flood divide. From coach to play formation, there are 8 cat trips to. Option is set to net slots middle.
They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice
Entering
game.
play call. Shot white post.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
Entering play call. Split slot. Post flat. Backs cross. FD inside. Backs cross.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Flat combo. Post curls. Shuffle. Wipe. FD inside. Backs flat combo.
Trying to barge their way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out of the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 4 over Illinois.
Entering play
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Spread.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
Spread.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Spread.
Wants to go up top. Oh, better look out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll break up this drive from the 30-yard line. Moore to the air. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Ducks will keep this drive going. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Ducks are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Benson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Turning it on! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Done. Option is and drive right these spot smash.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Short cross.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Short cross.
Moore will throw. Back open in the middle. And the Ducks will have a first down.
Coach.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Middle slant.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Going for 6. He caught it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
FD inside.
The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
They'll
categories.
put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle with Sheffield. The offense
Entering
burns its
play call,
3rd and
cover
final
9,
timeout of the
cover
half.
6 Willie.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Duff. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Moore to the air. Going for the big play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots.
Makes the catch at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. At this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Cover 1 goal.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll go fire 3.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Campbell. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Cover 6. Tampa 2. Formation. Nickel. 3. Min. There are 6
and the
categories.
Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile.
Spread.
They're going to test the right side with this one. This time they get him in the backfield and they take back what he got on the previous play. The Scarlet Knights are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Campbell. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Moore will throw, using the quick game. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. It's
a running room. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Field goal 30 yards is selected.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
Entering play
and now add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
There are 6 categories.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Spread.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Entering play
and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team is down there to corral it. They made the stop and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Switch dagger.
Moore to the air. Got a man. It's Hughes. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Coach suggestions. There are 6
awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Rutgers. Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
There are 6 categories.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense got to be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that's a fortuitous bounce. We know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
Double slant, empty bunch wide.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moore will throw. Complete downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Entering play call, empty bunch wide.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
Drive wheel is selected.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Coast Curls. Flat top, Bex Craw, FD, White, FD inside. From Coaches Drive, Brett Drive.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Finds a tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run. He's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
The Ducks are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Benson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Verticals.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moore to the air. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Poor starting field position here for this offense.
Spread.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weber. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
There are 6 categories.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Spread.
Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Spread.
Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Entering base model screen, you have
and how about
options.
this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Mesh spot.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
Play call and
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park, but they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Penn State.
Working on the right.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Kick is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Empty bench wide. There are 21
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
Currently selected.
Moore will throw. Threads the needle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to do right to end the game. And this offense continuing to spin the football, Matt, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whittington. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Entering play call.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Space. Normal. RP. Double. Or. Y. In. Wing. Shot. Trips. T. R0. Middle slant.
One more play to pad the stats.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Entering play call.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Double mud. There are 6 categories. You have build options.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete.